Hi, this is Free Metric, and earlier today I was playing this game. It has some couple of mistakes which are worth talking about, so let's break it down. They started with Queen's Pawn and I started with Khan. Here I should have taken out my bishop first, but instead of doing that I played e6. So that was the first mistake. After that I brought out my knight and we were moving our pieces as we should have. It was going good. And then I gave a check with my bishop. They blocked. Then they were pinning my bishop, and after that they moved their knight. And I was trying to take the bishop, but they moved their queen, and now I could fork with my knight. So they had a better move. They have a better move, which was queen to b3, but they didn't do that. They pushed their queen away. So I did the fork, and I won their rook. And they pinned my knight with their bishop. The engine said the knight to a3 was a better move, but I didn't want to do that because then the white knight could have taken my bishop. I didn't want that. So we started taking each other pieces, and then I castled, and for some reason he was sacrificing his pawns, and I gave another check with my bishop, and then I made mistakes. I took the pawn to their pawn, but I should have taken my bishop and pinned their queen. That would have been a good move, but I didn't do that. Instead I moved my queen twice, and that was a mistake on my part. I didn't see that move actually because I had like less time. um there was another good move, which was taking the e5 pawn with my rook, but in the main process I forgot I left my rook hanging, and they took it. They saw the chance and they took it. So that was another mistake of mine. Then I pushed my knight because I wanted to kill that bishop, but they were playing randomly, and I checked their king again, and there was a checkmate move. Okay, but I didn't see it. I should have played knight to e1, but I played knight to f4. It was the review that I was doing later. Um, if I had done that, then I would have checkmated them in a fewer moves. I didn't see it at that time because I had like 1 minute left. But instead of doing that, yep, it was a checkmate. Then their king would have no squares to go, and it would have been a checkmate. There were actually another checkmate there, which I didn't demonstrate. But instead of doing checkmate like this, I did something else. I played knight to f4 and took their queen, and they played the rook. Still I had a checkmate. Okay, I don't know why they hung their rook at that moment. Maybe they were frustrated or something, and they were playing very big blunders, and then they resigned. So I couldn't checkmated them, but they resigned, so I won. It kind of feels like bad. It was the later analysis. This checkmate was later analysis that how I could have checkmated them. But anyways, I won. So this was the review of the whole game. I hope I can get better in the future. This is it. Bye.